Nigel here is a survivor, and we'll tell you his story.
Susan Bennett and her cat Nigel have a bond that not many pet parents have. Disaster struck as her house caught fire from a home explosion in January 2018.
It was a very severe fire. My cat was missing for 30 days, escaped, immediately put it on social media for the neighbors to be looking. There were posters in the neighborhood. Well, it was terribly hard because it was a tragedy to begin with, and you just don't think animals are that resilient, because during that time, the weather was, one night it was 10 below zero.
She received a call from a neighbor that Nigel was on his front porch. He was missing for over a month. His outlook seemed to be grim, so they took him to Noah's Animal Hospital.
The veterinarian said about a 50-50 chance of him living. It looks like he probably drank some antifreeze. He's dehydrated, lost about 15 pounds. We don't think he's going to make it, but we will try. But I never gave up hope, because I had a lot of animal lovers say, you know, cats are resilient. You'll be surprised how long they can go without, you know, food and water. And so I really never gave up hope.
After 3 weeks of IV treatment, he was able to come home, but he needed to be set on a feeding tube because he couldn't swallow food himself. Veterinarians at Noah's Animal Hospital taught Susan how to feed him, so he could stay with her while he finished the recovery process.
They called me every day for about 2 weeks and let me know how he was doing and gave me an update, and were very encouraging. I didn't know there were small animal internists, but that's what he was given, and she was a marvelous veterinarian. And all the technicians just gave me courage, and I didn't think, you never know what you can do. And I never thought I would be able to handle a feeding tube for an animal, because it goes in their neck and you have to feed them twice a day. But it's amazing what you can do for your animals when you love them and you want them to survive.
Nigel survived because of the help of all the vets at Noah's, Susan's determination, and his own will to live.
I just think he had a tough beginning and was a fighter. And when he came into my home, we treated him like a part of the family. You know, you always think about where there's tragedy, there's heroes. And there were heroes in abundance in this situation, with the first responders, the people on social media that looked for my cat. And so that really gave me a lot of hope.
A year after this tragic event that happened in Susan's life, Nigel has been there for her just like she was there for him during his recovery process.
We spend a lot of time together. He is a security for me, and it's one of the only things that I still have. I lost a lot in the fire, and just having my animal, it's very comforting to have him here.
We want to thank everyone, the neighbors, the firefighters, and the veterinarians that helped save Nigel's life. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Adam Dunn.